All right, get ready for the warm-up underway. We'll be close to 90 tomorrow. Warm and humid. We'll talk about, though, also a chance of thunderstorms over the weekend.
A budget battle turning into a war of words.
To a mild start out there, and things are going to heat up on this Thursday. Going to get even hotter as we head towards the weekend. But let's start with your temperatures right now. Get you out the door. 60 in Nashville, 62 in Hendersonville, 67 in Greenville, 64 in Spartanburg, 59 in Brevard, and 58 in Franklin. Some of the coolest out there, but most of us in those low to mid 60s across the upstate. Now, the next 12 hours, you will see bits and pieces of sunshine and then a little bit of cloud cover to move on in by the afternoon. Warming to a low 70 around 9-10 o'clock, mid to upper 70s here just before noon, and then low 80s is what we ride out into the afternoon to the evening. So we're dry today. We are hot tomorrow. Get ready to sweat a little bit today and tomorrow into the weekend. Storm threat is still there on Saturday, but it's looking better. You're still going to be able to get outside. We'll talk about this coming up later. Into the coming days. Let's talk the temperatures the last 5 days versus the next 5 days. Just how big this change is going to be. Going from highs in the 60s and the 70s over the last 5 days. Average is 79. Take that into account. We had our 80 yesterday. We're going to get back to the mid 80s today. And then into the next 5 days, hello, close to 90 into tomorrow and staying warm in the mid to upper 80s in the coming days after that. So prepare for the heat to come our way. Hometown highs today, it is going to be warm in the mid 80s, again above average. 85 in Union, 84 in Gaffney, 83 in Cowpens towards Moore into Greer. Off towards the southwest, 83 in Belton, 85 in Abbeville, 83 into Liberty, 84 into Seneca, and 85 into Hartwell. Some upper 70s to low to mid 80s in the mountains too. How we get there, 68 degrees around 8 o'clock this morning. Some sunshine too, partly sunny skies overall. So a beautiful day. It's just going to be a little bit on the warmer side. Certainly don't need that jacket today. 78 around noon and 77 as we go through the afternoon time frame with some 80s popping as well. 3-day forecast showing you the 80s will return again close to a 90 by Friday, our hottest, with a chance of thunderstorms again over the weekend. But not are we just hot, we are going to up the humidity as well. Going back to the muggy, even humid category, the worst, Friday afternoon, and that's when we feel our hottest temperatures. So the feels like temperatures could even be in the mid 90s during this time. We get a little break from the humid weather as this cold front comes on in over the weekend, but we're back to humid and muggy conditions into next week. So the hot summery pattern is here. We get this cold front to sag on through from the north into the Midwest, and then we get this storm track to come on through too. These northern winds, these northwest winds, bringing in the chance of showers and thunderstorms too over the weekend. Friday, mainly into Saturday. I think you're going to like the timeline of this, which we'll talk about coming up in the next half hour. You're still going to be able to get outside on Saturday. We actually have the mountains that are kind of going to diminish those storms for us across the upstate a bit more. Again, we'll talk about this in about 30. You don't need that outer layer here this morning, that is for sure. We're stepping out to 67 here in Greenville right now. 64 in Spartanburg towards Lawrence, 64, 66 in Anderson towards Abbeville, 63 in Hendersonville, and now at 60 in Brevard. Also nice to not have to be talking about rain this morning. You don't need the rain gear. You need sunglasses, actually. That's going to be your accessory for mid to late morning. Warming to the low 70s here by 9-10 o'clock, the mid 60s here to 70s at least over the next several hours, and 80 to come by 1 into the afternoon. A little bit more cloud cover to come during this time frame as well, but still going to see a decent amount of sunshine for you on this Thursday. Low 80s to mid 80s here, 82 in Asheville for the high, 84 in Greenville. So we are warming compared to yesterday where a lot of us did settle in those low 80s. So we're starting this 80 train as we go through the next several days. Mostly sunny skies for us, but we're tracking ahead that summer-like feel. Prepare for it. It is here. You know, shorts and t-shirt weather, absolutely tank top, flip-flops, highs near 90 as we go into your Friday. Storm chances do go up on Saturday, but I think you're going to like the timing of this, which we'll go through in about 15 minutes, guys. Back to you.